There is someone I really like here. I like to come here right after opening, when there aren't any other customers. When we order green tea and the chef's choice nigiri sushi, the look in the chef's eyes changes. Water that is boiled in an iron kettle becomes soft. The flavor of the tea comes out even more if you let it cool to 80 degrees. There is a meaning in every movement made when pouring tea. Someone once explained things to me in a way that was easy for me as a foreigner to understand. They said that the rice in sushi is like perfectly boiled pasta, and the fish is like the sauce, and eating this all together in one bite is sushi. It melts in your mouth, and the flavor of the two bursts out together and spreads across your whole mouth. That's what makes sushi here so good. There is definitely something different about it. Ginger and green tea are for cleansing the palate between eating pieces of sushi. It resets your taste buds and allows you to enjoy the next one without interfering flavors. Only the top 2/3 of the rice from the pot is used for sushi. It is scooped out carefully so that it doesn't get mashed. It is quickly used so that it doesn't get too sticky. Rice that has been sitting out for more than 30 minutes is the same as soggy pasta. Therefore, rice is made for each customer every time. All the stuff I had eaten before was just like soggy pasta. Some of it was alright, but not as impressive as this. The plates are being warmed. Ah, because today is tuna. I see. It's just like with cheese or butter. Fresh wasabi is grated on shark skin. He is always nice to me. When I first started coming here, I didn't know much, and he taught me about sorrow boiling. The chef spends a lot of time and effort boiling everything with cooking sake. He says, that's why there is no need for soy sauce, and that's why I don't add any. In Tokyo, it is stylish to eat with your hands and wipe them on a bleached cloth. Melts right in my mouth. This is another thing the chef puts a lot of effort into. He makes sure to let the marbled flounder age properly in order to bring out its full flavor. Then he also carefully puts cuts into both sides to bring it together with the rice. This is all done to bring a sense of togetherness to the rice. 刻み入れるのはなかなかすごいですね。
そうですね。シャリと
こっちはこの側で、反対は
ちょっと筋を切って、
ちょっと筋を。それですごく柔らかくなるんですね。
そうですね。
The chef puts his all into his sushi.
マコガレーですね。
The word shun, season, is actually quite profound. The standards of the ocean around Japan in each season are part of the tradition of sushi. Next is oval squid. The hard skin on the surface is cut off and only the soft part is used. Extravagant. Small slits are made with a knife on both sides to bring it together with the rice. Increasing the surface area not only brings out the sweetness of the oval squid, but also gives it a greater sense of thickness. There is purpose in every movement made.
アオリイカですね。白いご飯。
This is so tender. 筋が切ってあるとイカもすごく柔らかいですね。Cockle, the fruit of the sea. It gives off the scent of the ocean, but is sweet like fruit. By slitting it with a knife, it comes apart easily in your mouth. The chef once told me, calmly, but with the will of a warrior, he leaves the hollowed out part in the middle of the fluffy rice when he wraps the fish into it and presses it together. So it looks like he is squeezing hard. He is only putting pressure on one part around the rice, and he tries to make sure there is still some air in the middle. He says, this is Nigiri sushi. Oh, it came apart. Horse mackerel. He's taking out the parts he doesn't want to use. This is done by his skill with a knife. Mixing green onions and ginger gives you a flavor similar to garlic. These kinds of spices are popular in Tokyo now. Things he doesn't want are also taken out with spices like these, and with his wisdom. I am thankful for each of these movements. Sea bream, Thai kobujime. This dish was created by Japanese cooking philosophy. The inosinic acid, which gives the sea bream its flavor, is brought out by aging, and the flavor is enhanced by complementing it with the glutamic acid in the kelp. It is a dish brought about by the eating habits of the Japanese people. This is a little different from sushi, where the fish is just simply laid on top. Sea urchins, with the shell still on it, come apart one at a time and taste good together with the chef's rice. The chef can only lay the sea urchin on the rice. He can't actually squeeze this one. Even so, he can't squeeze it. Oddly, it still feels like nigiri sushi.
甘いですね。
While I'm enjoying the sea urchin, the chef is preparing the tuna. He doesn't waste any time in his movements. Ah, I feel great. Prawn. By scalding them at 70 degrees for 6 minutes, until just barely before the protein hardens, their tenderness can be preserved. By bringing them to just the right point, to the lowest possible limit. The skill not to overdo it allows the shrimps to be in their best possible condition.
車エビです。
Good for the shrimp, good for me. Kodai covered in hard skin. The chef puts them into hot water to make the skin soft. The skin used to be thrown away, but with a little work it becomes delectable. The skin is the best part.
古代です。
thanks to the skin. Broiled fatty tuna.
大トロ炙りです。
I could just die. Conger eel should be boiled for 20 minutes at the most. There's a lot of time and effort put into boiling it down as well. The juice that has been saved from boiling conger eel and then been boiled down for several more days is called nitsume. This is it. This is perfect as the last item on the chef's choice special. I'm so happy right now. I really love this tuna wrap. The tuna is cut really thin and wrapped up, leaving space. It shouldn't be cooped up by the seaweed, but should have a little air in with it. Ah, it's almost over. Egg. This is the last one. There are more than 5,000 sushi shops in Tokyo, but I found this place. There are as many philosophies toward making sushi as there are sushi shops. I really like him. By telling him I want the chef's choice special, it shows him that I trust him as a chef, but am at the same time also challenging him to come up with some really good sushi for me. This is a place where I face the stuff one-on-one over the counter. There are no secrets here. Each piece of sushi is made especially for me, and is both a reward for me and a tool for the staff to bring happiness to others. It always makes me happy to come here. Thank you, chef. Thank you, Sushi of Tokyo.